Bro, sometimes there are TV shows that are just like, I wouldn't call them perfect, but they are on the run or have been or was on the run of a lifetime. As in like they are consistently doing well, and for some reason somehow every season gets better, or even if it doesn't get better, even if it stays around the same, it's still hilarious. So today we're going to look at some shows that I believe are on the run of their lifetime or was on the run of their lifetime when they were on. So make sure you like and sub up. Let me know if you agree with any of these shows, because I feel like these shows were either on the run of their lifetime or currently still on the run of their lifetime, man. I'm telling you. These shows, I don't know how these shows do it, but they do it. First, we got Total Drama. And I mean like all of Total Drama, obviously, because it's like shows that have been on the run. Bro, Total Drama is like probably like one of my favorite shows. Like the consistency of it, it's like how every season, even though there's probably a season that was less talked about and fawned upon than the others, but bro, if you watch every season of Total Drama, you at least remember at least 2 to 3 characters from each season. The original, obviously, people remember every single character, but it's like their ability to just keep going every single time. Even when they took that long break, the most recent, I think, Total Drama reboot was like 2023, 2024, I think, when it came out. That was like 2 years ago. People are obsessed with that season. And you gotta understand, Total Drama's been out for like 15 plus years. And they're still going strong like now. They could come back right now and have another reboot with the same characters and it would do fire numbers. For me, I'm gonna let y'all know my favorite character was Lightning, which is crazy because Lightning came so much later. Before that, probably Duncan. But Lightning, bro, Lightning was hilarious. That dude, I was mad at All Stars, bro, because they got rid of Lightning early. That was the one season where I was like, actually, like, it was over. I was mad, fuming, bro. I was like, what? He just almost won the season before, man. He won the season before in my head. I don't care what nobody said. It was an alternate version, apparently. But I actually recently went back and watched Total Drama Action, and that got me the Total Drama bug again. I watched World Tour, then I watched the Redunculous Race. If you ever watched Redunculous Race, go watch that one. There, people probably don't remember that one as much, but it was pretty good. But Total Drama, it is on the run of its life. The fact that it's still going on to this day, probably not to this day, but it went on for all these years, and it's still good, even with Chris's new voice actor. Man, you can't beat Total Drama. Next, we got Ninjago. Now, this show is actually still actively going in 2026 on Netflix with Dragon Rising. Bro, I don't know how, and they're going to have another season too. I don't know how long Ninjago is going to go. I did, like, there was a few, I think the season when Nia became like a water, like stuck in the water as like a spirit, not spirit, but she was alive. That season, I kind of missed that season. I think the season before that, I had missed. Because I'm not gonna lie, when I was watching Ninjago when it was like on like Cartoon Network and I was just watching it on TV. So when I stopped when it stopped coming on, I just thought it stopped. I don't know what I was thinking when I was younger. I just thought it stopped. But then I found out it kept going, so I caught back onto it again, and now we're on Dragon Rise. It's like, bro, Ninjago's got to be like win an award for most like active show that consistently comes on all the time, but it's still really good. And the overarching story, bro, Ninjago's been out since like what 2010, 2011, and they're still producing crazy content in 2026. And it's stories built off of what they used to do, and they got new stuff as well. It's crazy. I don't know any other show that has like this type of run like this. So Ninjago obviously has to make a list like this, bro. Like, y'all not hearing me. Ninjago's been out since 2011, 2010, 2011. Probably before that because they had to make it. And they're still doing stuff now. It's so good that Netflix even picked it up and continued it on Netflix. Or maybe it's something that happened with that. But they continued that on Netflix. And then they're still going to keep going. And they're teasing another season again. Bro, I don't know how long Ninjago's going to last, bro. It might be one of those shows that just lasts forever. But not one of those terrible shows that last forever. One of those good shows that last forever. This run has got to be top 5 greatest run in animated show history, man. I don't think nobody beat a Ninjago run. It would have to, man. I don't know. Next, we got Gumball. Now, I'm going to be honest. For me, Gumball, like the more HD, shorter eyes, the version we got now, and I think after like a certain amount of seasons, they changed up the art style. I can't go back unless I look at it in clip form. I really can't go back to the old style of Gumball, like with their circle eyes that they have now that y'all see right there, and all the HD and stuff. That version's way better to me, way better to me. But anyway, I feel like Gumball still standing the test of time and still going strong. Like the run is crazy. They recently just came out with their other season, what, a few months ago? Was it the beginning of 2026 or into 2025? Time be moving so fast. Y'all believe it's already June? It's June. But anyway, like their run's got to be insane. Now I will say, Gumball for me is one of the only shows. There's other shows that probably do this too, where, bro, it got funnier and the jokes hit. Like the jokes always hit on Gumball, but I feel like it got funnier after every season. And usually it's the opposite for a lot of shows. Except Ben 10. Ben 10 got better after each season. Ben 10's to go. This had nothing to do with Ben 10, but I'm not editing it out. I'm always bring up my goat. But Gumball, I feel like for me, got funnier after every season. Like I don't know what it was. Maybe the writing staff or whatever. I'm not try hard like that when it comes to shows. I'm not gonna say, oh, the writing staff got. Nah, I watch the show. If I like it, I like it. But for me, Gumball's got to be like up there with like the run it's been on, like and still going. Like Gumball is still going. It came back, and I'm pretty sure it did really really well. And they're gonna have another season. I don't know. And this is another one where I don't know how long they're gonna go. It's not about to reach the longevity of like I say like a Ninjago, like I said before, but I don't know. Gumball one of those slick shows. You could literally, it's one of those turn your brain off and I'ma watch, and it has some story elements too. So it'll be curious to see how long Gumball keep going. They brought it back, so it eventually has to end again, right? I don't know. Gumball's great though. Next we got regular show. Regular still stands the test of time. Now at first when the regular show, the Lost Tapes came out, or before it came out, people was looking at the art style like, but once you start to watch it, you just get used to it. If you did notice it, if you didn't notice it, oh well, that's good for you. But it's like stood this test of time because, bro, I think I read somewhere it was like top 10 on like streaming services. It was like in the top 10, and like I just think that's crazy that regular show's been out for so long, and then it came back with like new episodes and lost tapes, and it's still in the top of the charts. So this gotta be up there with longevity. It's gotta be there just for longevity alone. I know the other shows have longevity too, but it's the fact that they have longevity. That regular show has longevity, and it still can make the top 10 on a chart. Like that's kind of crazy. So the run that regular show is about to go on, like I feel like it's about to have another resurgence. Cause when regular show first came out, it's probably people that weren't born. I'm not even trying to be unk, but there was probably people that weren't born. So now like what? All these years later, they get a new version of regular show. So they get to experience the things they didn't experience when they were younger. Or maybe they were like 1 or 2 or 3 when it came out. I'm not unk, but still like it just like crazy the longevity and run that regular show got. And like it's a Gumball situation for me. Like they brought it back, but where does it end from there? Like you just bring regular show and Gumball back, but does it have an end point? What's gonna happen? We already saw the ending of regular show, so Gumball's its own stratosphere. But regular show, we already saw the ending of regular show with them getting older. So does this end? Even though this is like a prequel, which I think is before the sequel. Pretty sure that's right. I don't know how they end this regular show. Maybe Pops finds some secret tape or whatever. But if you haven't seen the Lost Tapes, I'd check it out. It's only like a few episodes, and then I'm pretty sure they're gonna have another season. But I don't know. And that'll do it. Y'all know if y'all new around here, usually I just do about 4 shows because we'll be here all day if I do all of them. But these are the 4 shows I think had a great run or are still currently on an incredible run, man. But like I said, make sure you like and sub up. I do appreciate everybody subbing up and staying around. One day we gonna get that video, y'all, that shoot up out of nowhere, and we're just gonna take off, and then every video I post is gonna be like there. Cause like I said, not everybody's gonna like this style of video I do, where I'm pretty just talking, and it's kind of supposed to be like a FaceTime call in a way, but it's like me talking about the show and whatever the topic is. But again, make sure you like and sub up. Again, appreciate everybody here, man. It's usually towards the end of the video, so I'm just yapping right now. So like it's only a select few people that make it this far in the video anyway. You know, people attention span is all of that. Even myself, my attention span is not even crazy like that. But again, appreciate everybody making it to the end of this video. This video is about to end. I can see it on my side. And I'll catch y'all next time. Always remember, Ben 10's the GOAT.